Action Research Multimedia Presentation, Descriptive Feedback by Courtney Helt. Today, I'll be talking to you about the importance of descriptive feedback in our classrooms and for our young learners. Problem statement. Throughout my teaching placements, I have observed a lack of descriptive feedback implementation in various classrooms, thus resulting in student confusion, incomplete work, and a lack of interest. I am interested in implementing descriptive feedback in my classroom practice and teaching grade 7 and 8 students how to properly receive, use, and provide descriptive feedback. Research question. How can I implement constructive descriptive feedback effectively in a grade 7 and 8 classroom? My sub-questions include, how much time do I need to appropriately conduct a descriptive feedback session for student work? Should descriptive feedback be written or oral? And what are the best ways to conduct it? Definitions of central and relevant terms. These include descriptive feedback, monitoring, which is done while the students are working, conferencing, which is one-on-one or in small groups, peer feedback, which is when students give feedback to each other, and checklists are used to help keep students on track while completing an assigned task. Summary statement of literature review. The keys to descriptive feedback with students include clear, concise, and co-created student-friendly language, define what descriptive feedback is and is not, as well as provide examples, create a success criteria for your students, conference with students in one-on-one or small groups, and provide time for check-in points. Provide tracking and record checklists for students to keep their feedback in order. Remember that feedback is goal-referenced, ongoing, and student-friendly. Take time to give, receive, and address feedback. Feedback needs tweaking and adjusting. Highlight the importance of feedback. Feedback is just as important as grades, percentages, and levels, if not more. Data sources. Checklists are used from co-created success criteria to keep students on track. Feedback log is used whenever you conference with students, whether one-on-one or in groups. And anecdotal notes/interviews are your teacher notes that you create after talking with your students before, during, and after a task is complete. Participants and setting. The participants I used included my teacher from my last block, as well as my grade 7 and 8 boys and girls from my previous placement. The setting was their grade 7 and 8 classroom. Triangulation. All three data sources are built off of each other to help students improve their descriptive feedback. Validity. While collecting data, I told my students to respond and answer any questions posed truthfully. Reliability. I had all students participate in each data component of my research study. Data collection timeline. Anecdotal notes, checklists, and feedback logs were all collected throughout February and March during my last placement. Anecdotal notes were daily, interviews were at the start, middle, and end of the task, checklists were at the beginning and end of the task, and feedback logs were weekly. Ethical considerations. In regards to my study, each student was given a number. This number was used instead of their name on anything that was handed in or recorded. As well, I did not use my associate teacher's name within the study. Lastly, trust was built with students as they knew everything that was expected of them. Closure. Feedback is a gift. Descriptive feedback is a tool that should be utilized in all classrooms. Whether it is student to student or student to teacher, it benefits all learners. It is more important than grades or levels. It promotes student voice, and it allows students to become active agents in their everyday learning. I hope you enjoyed my presentation today and learned more about the importance of descriptive feedback in our daily classrooms for our students and also for our future educators.